Hello, welcome to Appliance Master Live. I'm Bill, and with me is Kari.
Hello, and today we're going to be talking about a couple different things, one of which I did want to touch on with everyone was the child locks on appliances.
I guess, yeah, recently we had a run-on of people calling and saying like their display is blank, or when they touch on refrigerators, dishwashers, ranges, like it'll be unresponsive. And one of the first things you should check is a lot of these have child lockout, so you can program it so children can't control, and some of these things get set accidentally.
Yes, just basically to prevent an accidental setting change.
Or just turning the oven on when you're not,
Yeah, turning the oven on. It could be children or pets, jumping up onto the stove, touching with all the new buttons instead of knobs that twist. So, it's something that you would call us for. My oven's not working. We go out, the child locks on, and then it's an unnecessary service call fee that you're paying. So we did want to bring that to everyone's attention.
And I think you have an example of like what might be involved in a...
Yeah, so we have an example for a Samsung refrigerator, and the child lock button would be activated by pressing and holding it for 3 seconds. And, you'll see on the display it says child lock, and that means the lock is on. It doesn't say child lock, the lock's not on. But it's always a good thing to check if you find that, like Bill said, the display is not responding or it's blank, you can't change something.
Does that tell you what button to press? Because I don't think it says child lock on a button.
It says child lock on, well, this is just for one specific refrigerator. It'll vary depending on the different manufacturers or models. But you should always, familiarize yourself with the owner's manual and check for settings like that on your appliances.
Okay, well that's and phone call's free. If you have any questions, you can always talk to Kari. Maybe we can walk you through it, getting out of that. Something to pay attention to. The other thing is we always want to promote our hiring event later this month on Wednesday, the 29th. We're going to we bring in people who are interested, and we tell them a little bit more about our company and tell them about the career path, and so they can decide if they would like to pursue a career with us. So that's Wednesday the 29th at 2 p.m. And I always drive home the fact that it's you can earn money while you essentially go to school and learn a career.
Yes, getting paid to gain skills for a new job, new career. So that's always the benefit of coming to join us.
Kari did a little research for us with other schools, trade schools, for instance.
Yeah, so the one school that I had looked up, they're out in the Midwest, but they charge about $10,000 for their basic appliance school and the refrigeration classes. I think it's about $5,000 for the basic appliance class, and then $3,000 for the
room and board and food and meals.
Well, I think because they're 2 separate classes, they have refrigeration and then basic appliance repair, but that comes probably out to be about $10,000.
Yeah.
And then the one that's even more outrageous.
Well, again, the one you're talking about in the Midwest, we're trying to avoid mentioning names, is that's really the only one we're aware of in the whole country where it's like you send a person and it's intensive training. It's for 3 weeks. Like you have to go to this city for 3 weeks, and you come out with a basic appliance knowledge. But it's $10,000 is a
financial commitment, time commitment if you have a family, and responsibilities at home. A lot of people can't just take off for 3 weeks.
And there's a lot of community colleges and other places that will have a class, but that is just tip of the iceberg. They just briefly touch on things, and those start at a couple $100. And again, it's night school. And at Appliance Master, I mean, we pay you to be here, and we pay for your learning. So I think the other one, there's a pretty well-known technical school that has lots of locations, at least in the Northeast.
I know a lot of people are interested. It's like their HVAC course is almost $50,000. It's just under $48,000, and to spend that without even a guarantee of a job when you're done with it is...
That's an 11-month program. That's designed as an 11-month program. That's anyway, that's significant. Now, granted, they are grants and there's help with that, but still, again, $47,000 in change, and you're not guaranteed a job. They don't place you. And when my experience is people that were placed, they start at the 30% of the people, like they working place or so in that area, they start at the bottom. They are not quite minimum wage, but just above minimum wage or in that area. And again, I think Appliance Master is a much better alternative. So I don't know if you...
Yeah, I mean, we're constantly sending our technicians to training with the distributors, or well, authorized manufacturers, training that we work with, you know, with the different brands. I think some guys just went to, what was it, Charleston or True Refrigeration?
Yeah, yeah, they go for a day and it's...
For a couple days.
And again, Appliance Master goes to have you sit in class for a day. That was a introduction to some of the new refrigerants and new technology, which is, you know, these guys have, you know, have years of experience. They only need to see the new things as they're added, so that continues. The next week, we belong to different trade associations, and through these trade associations, they always occasionally have these events where they offer 5 days of training. And it goes from basic electricity, basic refrigeration, to specific training on high-end. You know, there'll be high-end brand training like Sub-Zero, Viking, Miele, maybe. But Appliance Master pays the airfare, pays room and board, pays for the training, and you know, you sit in class all day, 9 to 5 for 5 days. So, and that's geared for, you know, we'll send technicians there who've been working with us a little bit and have a basic understanding, but want to focus more on, you know, on higher end brands or things they don't see a lot of. So we tailor a training program based on a technician's needs. And again, all while you're getting paid, all while you're hanging out with us, having fun.
That's what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
Making money and having fun. So.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you or you know anyone else that might be interested in the hiring event, like Bill said, it's going to be next Wednesday, the 29th at 2 o'clock. You can RSVP through our website, appliancemaster.com.
Careers tab.
The careers tab.
Send us an email, and again, there's no obligation. You just sit here, you get to talk to. We'll have a few technicians here, probably have a couple trainees here, and find out more. And it's it should be fun and interesting.
Yes. Well, again, like and share this video, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, or you can send them to us directly, you know, through our website.
And hopefully next week on Tuesday we'll be talking to you from Tampa. Maybe I'll sneak in a few classes and see what's going on down there. Thanks for checking in.